How's it going, everyone? My name is Clink and welcome back to Demon Souls. So last time we started off Shrine of Storms, defeated the Adjudicator. The Adjudicator's soul is actually going to make the weapon I want. First thing I'm going to do today is actually die in this level yet again. Just to get, that world tendency down. I don't have to waste stones of ephemeral eyes. So it'll really help me out by the time I get here, since I'm probably going to do this. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it next time. It's either going to be next time or in two parts, but I'm thinking next time, because really I'm going to be about as strong as I can and will need to be. In terms of level, at least, like I have enough vitality, but what I really need is, where are my souls? Are they just down here and I missed it? Oh, okay. Because the main thing I want to get today is the, a catalyst, so I can use water veil, but I'd also like to buy enchant weapon and whatnot, so we're gonna do Tower of Latria level 1, which is the Prison of Hope. This is another pretty large level. I made the first level of Shrine of Storms longer than it really is, just because I killed the Vanguard Demon, and the Adjudicator was honestly a decently high level compared to where I'm at. But the Prison of Hope is just big. I really like the Prison of Hope, though. Latria is super cool, super weird with its atmosphere, honestly. It's creepy, it's unsettling, I love it, it's great. I think Latria is still one of the most atmospheric areas FromSoft has ever put in any of these games. And that's really helped out by the Mind Flayers. So, Latria is a really cool world as well. Thematically, it's probably one of my favorite or second favorite in the game. It's essentially a society fallen from grace, though. Let's get this Mind Flayer over here. So, like, these Mind Flayers, for example, they're used to be nobles, but they've kind of sold their souls to not be tortured, because most of the subjects here are actually ex-citizens of Latria that are being tortured, especially the nobles. And they're being sold this false promise that they'll be able to escape if they're good. And hey, there's the wooden catalyst. That's all I need from here, so we can leave now. But we're still gonna get Frake and beat the level. And essentially, we'll see here in a minute what the main issues plaguing Latria are. But essentially, with the Prison of Hope itself, it's a 4-floor prison, and there's a lot of cells. There's essentially 2 big cell blocks. You can consider like the side block A, and then the other side will be block B. We're going to see most of it all today. It's pretty big, and a lot of it looks somewhat similar, but unlike Irithyll Dungeon, I think this is actually a really good level that sells itself on its theme a lot better. So, why did you take, like, no damage? Oh, I think why, actually. Because I didn't backstab. Probably do a lot more with the battle axe, yeah. Backstabs are really the only thing that will do a lot to them. So essentially, you have to collect a bunch of keys around here. That's the main thing. We already have the 3rd floor key, so we can explore this 3rd floor pretty well. You start on the 3rd floor, so we're just kind of going around here doing what we can. Be a little careful. That guy might try to knock you off the edge, and he can be pretty successful at it. I can't really get any of the things hanging. Most of it's nothing too crazy, but if you have a bow, you can shoot it down if you wish. Silver Coronet. This is one of those female-only things, I do believe. Just putting it on will increase your maximum mana. So, it's pretty helpful. Strongly recommend. And in fact, we're going to get another female-exclusive item in this level. Actually, no, the Coronet, my bad. It's not female-exclusive. I'm just thinking of the Silver Gauntlets, or whatever they're called. That's my Ocarina of Time brain just kicking in there, I guess. But, the silver, I don't remember what they're called, we'll see it later, but they act a lot like a silver serpent ring, that gets you more souls on enemy kills, so it's worth getting. But one other thing about Latria, so there's two main things you'll find here. You'll find magic stuff, but a lot of that involves gold and silver. They're very high society people around here. And you'll also find a lot of assassination gear. There's a bit of an assassin problem here in Latria, which is pretty neat. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, Latria is probably going to be the level you want to visit first. You can realistically do any of the level 1s. If you just upgrade a weapon to like +3 or +4, you'll do enough damage to survive. I'm just gonna make sure I picked up all the items in the cells. Oh, did I put away my Noble's Lotuses? Oh, crap. No, okay, I have one. The Noble's Lotus is pretty interesting, and especially the Soldier's Lotus. I never really talked about them in Latria. But Noble's Lotuses prevent bleeding, and they're actually given to soldiers by their wives when they would head into battle, and or was it when they died to help them prevent from bleeding out? But it involves like soldiers and their deaths, and I think it's actually a really interesting little touch, which you can see on most items in the game if you read their item descriptions. But let's do the 4th floor here. And is there a Mind Flayer? Oh no, I'm like tilting my head, like I can actually like see around the corner if I do that. Makes me think of my mom when I'm playing like Mario Kart. So some of these Iron Maidens here will have things in them. Some of them are quite helpful. I think one of them is actually a ring that we'll pick up here in a few minutes. And can I knock this down? No. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Yeah, this place is like absolutely haunting. It looks dreadful. Like no human would ever want to be here. So I think it's perfect. I think it really nails everything it needs to. So, Prison of Hope and Latria are really some of my favorite parts of the game. This is a locked door. That's what we are after for right now. We need to find the key for that. You want to be careful with some of these rooms, though. Like this one, you can get messed up pretty bad in here by these guys. I do believe they can poison you, so you want to be careful. I really don't have much grass. That's a big problem. I have a lot of half moons, though. Okay. Yeah, you'll also find a lot of spices. You know, the spices are all more of a noble kind of thing. That's why you find a lot of them here. There's lots of nobles, or used to be. Nothing else in here. So we can keep on going, just keep going. And this is one of the rooms that I'm thinking of, I do believe. I want to be careful. One of these has a guy that will poison you. The other has an item that is helpful. So, take your pick. There's an assassin's armor. Oh, no, it's not this one. It's one that has like 4 Iron Maidens, I think. There it is. Never mind. There's another one though, I'm pretty sure. The thing with poison in this game is it lasts a lot longer than it does in some other games. I want to be careful here. That attack can really mess you up. That green one, if it hits you, will stun you, and then the Mind Flayers will kind of like run at you and suck your brains out. There is the 4th floor key. Not really much we can do on this side. You just kind of get that key because there's actually a ledge you can fall down. That one won't kill you. It'll take you onto the 3rd floor. So, but there will be one later on that can kill you. So do be careful. There was a locked door somewhere over here. That's the door we need to open. That's the way forward. But I do want to go back this way and get a few items that we can now get. These guys will all try to leave. Do not trust them. Just kill them all. I don't remember which ones will actually attack you. You can see like they're holding their hands up. So these are people. They'll try to gun towards the bottom. At the bottom of the prison is the promise these people are sold. Their retribution. If they just pray to their idol enough, the queen, eventually they will have an escape. But it is very much a false promise. Only a fool would do it, so to speak. I don't know if there's anything else on the 4th floor, but nothing too interesting that I want to get at least. Let's head out here. There's gonna be another mind flare, a couple more to kill. Hi buddy. No backstab? He's gonna ring his bell. Let's not get hit by that. Don't want to get stunned. They also have another just like soul arrow sorcery blast attack. I guess they haven't done that yet, but that's their 3rd attack that they can do. Just want to do that a little bit, I think. Okay. So, should be another one coming up here. I guess he's looking away. Anything in this corner? No. I want to attract his attention. I want to take him out because I don't trust this game. There's the normal soul arrow blast. Gotta be really careful because I don't know how much damage they'll do to me. I have a decent vitality stat, honestly. I have it at what, 20? It's not too bad. I just don't trust it. I want to lure him out to this more open area. That can be deadly for mind flayers, but it can also be really beneficial. Just go ahead and finish him off. So over here, we're gonna need a little lore dump. This is gonna be the formal noble's wife. She's the main merchant of this level that you can find. So we'll go ahead and unlock her cell and see what she's got.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it. Before, there were many others trapped here, but they were driven mad and ventured above of their own volition. Redemption. There exists no such thing. The Queen banished that depraved old man from the land. He returned in strange golden garb with foul demons in tow. They pillaged great Latria, land of the learned, and shut us away in this prison. Since then, they've been feeding off our souls, telling us over and over that if we go above, we will be granted redemption. I know the truth. The church goddess may die, but never for long. And we are trapped below forever. Redemption.
Okay, so that's all she has to say. So yeah, essentially the Queen of Latria banished this old guy who was being a little suspicious. And he came back with a demon that he found and ravaged the whole place. He killed the queen, has plunged Latria into ruin. Rapier's pretty cool. Ring of Avarice, do not ever buy this. You can get another one in the next level for free. So that's your extra soul ring as well, by the way. So really good if you want more levels. But yeah, he essentially plunged the whole place in ruin, imprisoned all the nobles, and is now selling them this false hope. Basically, they worship the queen down in the church at the bottom, but it's a fake queen. And that's actually gonna be the boss of the area. So, let's see. There are 3 of you trying to stab the crap out of me, you pieces of trash. What is it? This isn't fair. Where am I in? London? Jeez. Oh, there's a 4th one sitting in the corner here. I see how it is. Nothing in here. I did all that for nothing. So if we keep going this way, this is the way we need to go. We've pretty much explored the upper half of the prison, except this room is the other one that can poison you. Let me make sure. I know I have another one. Because I think, is it this one? You little... I'm gonna kill you. Do that. Do this. I don't remember which one of these has the ring, but I think it's the ring of magical sharpness. So this will increase your magic damage and then lower your magic defense. So you take more damage from magic, but you'd also do more damage. I think it's like a 20% increase both ways. or not increase, difference, but really good ring if you're doing a magic build. Very much recommend. Onward down we go. Right here is where Frake is going to be at. We don't have the key to get to him though. It's actually a key you get right at the end of the level. He's in this cell here. And he'll sell you a lot more spells than his apprentice will, and make a lot out of boss souls. So if you're going for the platinum trophy, a lot of spells are locked behind boss souls, and some bosses have 2 spells. I think one has 2 sorcery spells, but some of them have a miracle and a sorcery, so you'll have to play in the New Game Plus at the minimum to get the platinum trophy. Well, actually, you'll have to play into New Game Plus 2, because you actually have to beat the game twice. You only need to get 1 ending achievement. But, level 2, by the way, we can't really do anything here. I'm actually going to do this in a later part. Because something I'm going to do is I'm going to cover world tendency events on the archdemons. So the archdemons don't really have a level, it's really just a boss fight. But that's when I'll cover any loose ends in a world. But we can do a lot on this bottom floor. So a lot of these cells we can open. There's a couple with items in them, but you do want to be careful. There's a bottomless pit somewhere that'll kill you. So look in the cells, look at the floor, and just kind of repeat that process as you wander around here. But yeah, the second floor is really a do it later kind of thing, unless there's an item there that I want. But I'm pretty sure it's on this floor. In fact, I want to say it's this right here. Yeah, it is, I'm pretty sure. So this is the silver bracelets, that's what they are. So if we look at the item description, surely these were worn by a daughter of noble birth. The wearer claims additional souls from fallen foes, perhaps owing to their exorbitant cost. So yeah, put that on. That's half the reason to play a female character, honestly. Is just to get that. But the armor set I actually really like in this game is also female exclusive, so it just looks really cool. And I think that might be it. These soul balls, by the way, so there's a lot of experiments going on here. The old man's just running a lot of experiments on the people here. This is just an amalgamation of people that was given a demon soul basically to become sentient and move. Don't fight it though, they're a huge pain in the butt to fight. I do not recommend it at all. In fact, it's probably the easiest way to die in this level. So don't touch them, really. Don't do it. Okay. So that's the bottomless pit there. We can't really do anything here. Well, actually, you can come out here. I'm glad I came this way, because I always forget about this item. Over here, I think, is the Mercury Rapier. Oh, no, this is the S-Stock. Oh, no, the Mercury Rapier is on the bottom there. But S-Stock, I think it's a dex weapon. I've never actually used the S-Stock, but, you know, thrusting sword. Moonlight Stone Shard. I think Moonlight Stone... I don't remember what it does. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow, I got really careless there. Glad I caught that. I don't think that's the Faith one. I'm trying to remember what it is. That might be... Is it the Bleed one? I might get shot in the back here. Okay. I don't really care to go down the rest of the path. But, that's another upgrade type. Part of the reason I hate those things. So yeah, this is, the last, challenge for the people of the prison to get above, as they say. This is a big idol statue of the queen, but it shoots volleys of arrows. There is an achievement for actually running through it without deactivating it. I did it on my very first playthrough. It's a special timing that you do need to figure out, but I'm not going to do it here. There's the Mercury Rapier. Mercury weapons are poison weapons, essentially. Then you can climb up this. There's just that's one weird thing in this game. There's just random ledges that you can climb that honestly I don't know why they put them in the game. I like it. I just wish the game telegraphed it better. But the Warden's Key is what we really need. So we'll go ahead and snag this. I do think that these balls don't respawn at the very least. But I just don't care enough to deal with them, honestly. So we can go back over here and open up the Warden's room, and that's how you can get behind the statue. That's our main method of doing so. So we're gonna go on ahead and do it. I've still got to run up another floor, don't I? No, this is the third floor, is it not? Did I just walk right past it? I think this is the fourth floor. In fact, I think I was just not being smart and walked right by. Yeah, I was. Okay. There's two hallways. Both are basically the same thing. There's a warden that'll come down. There's an item in it somewhere. I say warden, mind flayer. All the mind flayers are basically the wardens and whatnot of the whole prison. We can go ahead and give him a sneaky. Hi, buddy. What you doing? There we go. Okay. Not too bad, all according to plan. And I do want to pick this up. I think it's a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes or something, but I don't remember. Hero Soul, I'll always take those. That's gonna make me happy. One thing I'm gonna have to do is actually increase my spell slots after this level, I think. I don't think there's an item on the other side either, so it doesn't really matter. If you're in Pure Black World Tendency, so something I haven't mentioned is Black Phantom enemies. Some NPCs would be Black Phantoms, but in Black World Tendency, you'll actually get some Black Phantom enemies, and there's actually some in this world by default. But there will be a Black Phantom Mind Flayer right here, and he's actually pretty annoying to deal with. We're gonna go over here. We're almost to the end. There's actually not too much of the level left, but pull this lever and the arrows will stop, and you can pick up all these precious, neat items over here. One of which is actually one of the best rings in the game if you're fine with your dodging capabilities. The Clever Rat's Ring. When you are below, it's either 20 or 30% health, I don't remember, you'll get a 50, 50, not 15, 50, percent damage increase. It is kind of nuts. Careful dropping down here, but Stone of Ephemeral Eyes if you want it. And then just be careful getting back over here. It's basically the red tear stone ring from Dark Souls 1, if you've played it. Or the, I don't remember what it's called in Elden Ring. I just know I know there's still a red and a blue version. It's like some, honestly, kind of looks like a dagger talisman. Maybe that's what it's like, red dagger talisman. I don't remember, honestly. But there is one final challenge for us in this level that we need to take care of. I don't remember this NPC's name, but it's this level's Black Phantom. There's actually a Black Phantom that is here no matter what in all 3 levels of Latria. And up here is this one's. It's this assassin. She's kind of guarding the Queen's chamber here, I guess. If the crossbow is pulled out, that is your chance to get in and deal some damage, but the crossbow does a ton of damage, as you can clearly see. So be careful. Take a shot, heal. I really want to get a backstab, but she doesn't really let you do that too often. It's just kind of a take it cautious kind of thing. A lot of NPCs in Demon Souls like this, you can kind of just walk away from, and they'll just kind of chase after you, and then eventually you just wail on them since they have no poise. It's a somewhat cheeky tactic, honestly, but it works well. Exactly what I'm doing here. So just unload like your full stamina bar, back away, and then just repeat the process, and it works for most NPCs in the game that are hostile, at least. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And there's a few things left to do here. So we need to actually deal with the fact that the boss will infinitely respawn if you don't deal with this guy, much like what the former noble's wife told us. So we need to come up here and take care of that. And this is actually also where you get the key to Frigg's cell, so very strongly recommend you come up here if you want to get some sorceries. So we'll just have to walk all the way across this thing. Fun. A very nice walk, but it's kind of helpful. So I like how it looks. I like this hallway. You can really get a sense for how advanced their society was in Latria. It's much further than any other place. Like you could kind of see it in the gates of Latria. That guy, by the way, he tried to fend for his life. Just kill him. He's the one regenerating the boss. And the special key here is the one we need to get to Frigg's cell. But yeah, like the Balatarian castle, less so in this game. I feel like in or the remake, I should say. They made it almost a more gothic style. But if you play the original game, the castle is very simple in its architecture. It's very efficient for military use, but it's not very pretty, and that's basically what Balatari is meant to be. We can do the same thing on this side, so I'm gonna just kind of skip up there. Okie doke. So it's literally the same as the other side. You just go up the tower staircase and walk over. You can get the silver catalyst, which is actually not as good as the wood catalyst, and then the imperial spy set. Cool looking armor. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and equip my wooden catalyst, because why not? And now we just need to go free Frigg, so I'll meet you guys over at Frigg's cell, since I already showed where that is anyway. Alright, finally made it back up here. It's a pretty long walk, so I just figured I'd cut it out all the way up to the 3rd floor. Can I knock you down? No. Okay. So, Frigg, this cell, my man, he's pretty cool.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frigg. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic, but just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment, but I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
I think he doesn't have anything else to say. Yeah. So he'll just give you the Jerry Stiletto, but he'll sell us magic once we get back to the Nexus. And now we're ready to go fight the boss, so I'm going right back to where I just was. You know, it's parts like this where I'm like really happy in the moment of recording it, where I'm like, this went so well up to this point. I mean, like, knock on wood, we still got to fight the boss, but this is one of those levels where clearing the whole thing in one go and not having to backtrack. Also, did I ever mention I put on the old ragged set? I don't know. I did that before the part started, but where like levels like this where I need to backtrack, and just having the whole level cleared out and I can just be like, all right, we're going back to this spot. And I don't have to worry about fighting a bunch of enemies again or something. It's really nice, just a nice easy walk. But yeah, here we go. Meet the Fool's Idol, the spitting image of the Queen of Latria. Also, I have to give credit where credit's due. Blue Point nailed breaking these benches. Like, it's such a subtle thing. I love it though. It's so good looking. Anyway. So this is not too difficult of a boss encounter. So these are people that are trying to make it above, basically. And above is where we're gonna get to go. We're gonna get to see what happens when you go above. But yeah, so she'll probably like shoot a projectile or something at you. But if you just walk up to her, you can start wailing all over. She'll teleport away after a bit. She really doesn't have a massive health pool or anything. The problem is this. If you're playing, or if you're going for all the achievements, you want to be really careful here, by the way. Those circles on the floor will entrap you. You need to defeat this boss without hitting any of the clones. You can discern which is the real one by locking on. And if you lock on and don't see a health bar above its head, then that's the real one. So hopefully we can get over here without stepping into a circle, because I honestly didn't pay too much attention and notice which one was a magic circle. But if we go ahead and hit this one, as you can see, they have a lot of health. So that's a magic circle. Gotta be careful here. No, oh, that's the real one. Perfect. Okay. Oh, crap. I might die here. Nope. Got lucky. So we can go ahead and just wail, wail, wail. It's probably the longest this boss has ever taken me to kill, if I'm being honest. So that's a... Okay, so that's probably the real one over there. I don't normally fight this boss with this low level of a weapon. I usually do this area a little later on in my runs. Oh crap, I forgot there's one over here. I can't... Should have killed all these guys beforehand. Oh well, what can you do? Can't do anything about it now. We can only just kill her. So there we go. And I think there's a few items lying around in here. Can't get them during the fight, but that'll restore our body, and that means I can die in what's it called again, Stonefang Tunnel, which I'm probably gonna do level 2 of next time, since I'll have everything I need, I think. Oh dang it! I walked into the cutscene. I wanted to pick up that item. I think it's a assassin knife. But yeah, this is going above. Yeah, gargoyles come down and they carry you up to Upper Latria, where the old man has saved his worst creations and experiments that he can't even show in the prison. That's obviously something we're going to save for a later date, though. This is probably one of the last areas I do, if I'm being honest. The boss of this area is tough as nails. So let's just head back to the Nexus to wrap up, because this is a pretty long part. I think it's the longest one so far. It's a big area, it takes a while, and yeah, let's do a bit of leveling. Where is the main in black? Usually she's like right next to you when you show up, but she can have a habit of wandering around the Nexus a little bit. Oh, there she is. Lots and lots of consumable souls to use still, so I'll go ahead and go through quite a few of them. Actually, we'll talk to Frake and get some spells from him, or at least see what it takes. Learn magic. Okay, it's only one memory slot, so let's buy this, and I'll talk to him later. I don't know when later is going to be in this case, but I'll do it later, I promise. So intelligence, I just want to get another magic memory slot, and then we're all good. We are going to need a third one. And oh, this is after consuming all the souls too. Let's do 3. Is that enough? Yeah, sweet. I might as well go on ahead and get another level of strength. We already have enough strength. In fact, I could probably use more endurance if anything. But yeah, with that, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this part here, and I'll see you guys next time for where we'll finally get the weapon I want, but our toughest battle yet. So, see you then. Bye-bye.